So our team meetings happen every Monday, and a lot of people we always get a lot of questions actually, and a lot of a mastermind that I'm in, people are always asking, how do you run your team meetings? How often do you have team meetings? What do you discuss? Things like that. So that's what we'll talk about in today's drive.
The Drive.
Good morning, welcome to another episode of The Drive. Dean here, of course, en route to Internet Profits HQ. It is really turning to winter and frosty and wet and cold here in the UK now. So it is Monday, it is the start of another week. We are running out of weeks of 2017, so it's really time to make the absolute most of the time that we have, and make sure no time is wasted at all. So make sure you've got set targets, goals, make sure everybody knows what they're doing and everyone's on the same page, whether you're a one-person company right now, solo entrepreneur, or whether you've got outsourcers or whether you've got employed staff. So every Monday we have our team meetings. So we actually have 2 team meetings, one of which is for those in the office, just so you know those that are actually together in the office are clear and know what we're doing, know what we're working on, know what the priorities are for that week, and everybody's essentially on the same page. And then following that we have the team meeting for really the coaching division of the company. So a couple of guys, some other team members that work remotely from home. And so we have a team meeting where everybody dials in. We've actually got like a conference room in the offices with a big 70-inch screen, and we bring everything up on the screen, and we can have a bit of a kind of face-to-face chat over the internet, and also share the screen, go over the project management system, the tasks and projects and everything like that, and make sure that everybody's on the same page in that division of the business. And really over essentially a 2-hour period, we aim to keep all the team meetings within on a Monday morning. We get everybody, like I say, everybody understanding what's important for that week, what the bigger picture is, for example, for the rest of the year, the next 60 days, but then really focusing in on what matters now, what's important, what is happening this week, over the next 7 days, or over the next 5 days, Monday to Friday. What is the most important things that we get done in the business, and also why? I'm a big believer that you shouldn't just say, this is the most important thing this week, this is what I'm going to get done, or this is what we need to accomplish this week, but instead to say, this is what needs to be done and why. And this is I guess one of my big tips for those of you that have team meetings or will be having team meetings, or even if it is just you. A big piece of advice would be that, okay, is not just to say, because we all have to plan, we all have to have a plan of action, we all have to have a strategy, we all have to know where we're going. But it's not good enough in my eyes, right, to just say, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I'm working on. I think to make sure that you're focused on the right areas, always ask yourself the why. So this is what I'm going to get done this week, and this is why. Because when you answer that question why, you will basically ensure that you and your team are focused on the right areas. Because if the answer to that why isn't driving the business forwards, isn't acquiring new customers, isn't generating further revenue, isn't increasing profit, then there is a high probability that you may not be focused on the right areas. There's the 80-20 principle, right? 80% of your results will come from 20% of the actions you take. Well, you need to make sure that you and your team are focused on those right areas, or at least you are focused individually on those areas to generate the 80% profits. So there's a big tip. We have team meetings every single Monday. Get all the team on the same page. Make sure everybody knows what we're focused on and why. And that's a big tip. Make sure you always ask yourself, why am I doing this thing? And if there isn't a clear, crystal clear path to profit with that thing you're working on, then potentially look at, am I focused on the right areas? Make sure you ask yourself the why to give you the answer to that question. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you again tomorrow in another episode of The Drive. Hit that subscribe button, hit like, hit share, and I will of course see you in another episode tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Take care.